To be honest, I don't even think I chose acting. It chose me. Like, I'm just telling you how it is. It came to me and said, "We need you to be an actor. We need you to be a performer." And I was like, "Okay, but like, can I do no, you need to do this." Anyways, hello everyone. My name is Branson. I'm an actor, singer, dancer, songwriter, influencer, everything else in between. And I wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about why I chose acting and like how I came to be where I am within this channel and just talk about because I talk about a lot of like uplifting and acting stuff in my journey. So we're gonna talk about that because we're in the beginning, boo. We're in the beginning, and I was like, let me make a video about this while I remember it. Okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna always remember, but you know, my memory sometimes it goes away. So, anyways, for starters, I want to talk a little bit about my backstory because I have been acting for over a decade. And the first memories of actual theater I can remember is in middle school. And when I was in middle school, I remember I was always the kid that I was always trying different things. So I played football. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I played football actually when I was like 5 and 6 years old. And then I played it again in seventh grade. And then I played it in eighth grade. And then I also did track and field. I did shot put and discus. And then I tried out for the basketball team. That flopped because I didn't make it. And then I tried out for the tennis team. And I'm still salty to this day because I tried out for the tennis team and you could only do it in eighth grade I think you could only do it in eighth grade at my school. And it was like me and 20 other boys. And we were like playing tennis with the coach to like see if we could beat him. And I was like, out of like 20, I think only like three of us actually like beat him like at tennis. And I didn't make the team, but other people that didn't even beat him at the game made the team. And I'm still salty till this day. I think about that. Anyways, but let me tell you why I think that ate. Because me not doing tennis is what led to me doing theater. So I remember talking with my friend and I was like, okay, well, I didn't get basketball. I didn't get tennis. I don't know what else has to do. Like football season's over. Like I want to do something fun. I need to do something. My friend was like, well, why don't you do theater? And I was like, wait, that kind of sounds cheap. Like I wasn't one of those kids that was like, I never want to do theater. Like, you know, very High School Musical, like, what? No, I was always like, okay, like, you know, that could be T. And then I did UIL because in Texas, there's a thing called UIL, and it's basically a competition. Every sport and most extracurriculars have it. And I was like, okay, what is that? And it was a performance. So every middle school would have to go and they would perform at a specific location. And then whoever's show would advance, y'all would go to the next. So it's like area, regionals, and state, and all that stuff, okay? Anyways, this is not going to be one of those stories where we make it all the way to regionals and then we're cheering. No, girl, we never advanced past like the first round. Anyways, yeah. So basically, I remember doing theater and I was like, wait, this is so fun. Like when I would go to the rehearsals with my friends and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm acting like I'm being this whole different persona. And we did a show that I'll talk about that in a whole nother video, but the choice of that show for middle schoolers was kind of insane. Anyways, but nevertheless, I was still enjoying the process. So I remember at UIL they have awards there, and you could get awards for best actress, best performer, best show, best supporting, best, and then they have like an all-star cast where the top 14 characters of all the shows. So it could have been a cast of 10, a cast of 20, a cast of 35, and they picked the best people from each show. Anyways, so we're doing the awards or whatever, and then they call the other schools like this school gets seventh place, this school gets fifth, blah blah blah, and my school got like fourth. Like we weren't that good, no shade, but that's because you know the structural things. But I remember when they were doing the awards for the all star cast, my name got called. When I tell you, I felt like celebrity tease. Mind you, nobody knew who I was, but you know, I was like, oh my god. Well, everybody was like, oh my gosh. And I went up to get my award and I was like, wait, is this the Oscars? Like, is this the moment? I remember feeling so tea, like being on that stage and they said my name and I was just like, me? Like, and then we were in the auditorium, so I had to walk up the stage, and that whole time, you know how like celebrities would like they get a Grammy or an Oscar, they're like, and then they like just get up. That was literally me, like a good like 25 seconds of me just walking, like, mind you, everybody's like, I'm like, what? So like, guys, stop. Like, thank you. I love your work too. So I got an all-star cast medal. It's actually over there on my desk. My desk, my dresser. Um, and I was like, okay, maybe this is meant to be. And I love that process. So then I did UIL the next year after that. And I got all-star cast again. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is tea. Like, babes, I don't need to be here. I need to be in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like, middle school me was gagged. So I was like, put me in a show. So, anyways, that was that. Ninth grade, I didn't do theater. No, I think I did. I got involved in theater because I didn't have the theater class because I was in swims and you couldn't have those at the same time. And then I did band. I was in marching band. See, I told you I was a kid doing everything. I was in marching band, student council, all that. So I played the alto saxophone. I mean, I also played baritone in middle school too. Anyways, so I remember not being able to do theater in ninth grade, but I always went to the ninth grade theater teacher because my school was separated from 10th through 12th, and then ninth grade. Anyways, I went to the ninth grade theater teacher, and I was like, "Well, anything you got? Like, I can't take the class, but I'll do other things." So I remember I performed like for a school show, and then I think we did like one other thing. I don't remember, but that was that. And then 10th grade, I was like, okay, I want to do theater. How can I do it? I had to drop band. And guess I dropped it in a heartbeat because it was either marching band practice every day or theater rehearsals for UIL or the shows. And I was like, well, honey, I want to be an actor. So we're going to throw band out the way. No shade to band, though. If I could have did both, I would have. Because, I love me a good marching 1, 2, 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ate that. Um, so we did our shows in 10th grade and we did UIL, and then my next year, my 11th grade year, that was the virus year, so we didn't do that. And then I also did it in 12th grade, and I remember for 10th and 12th, both of those years, I didn't get any type of medal and stuff like that. And I was just gagged. I was like, oh my god, not gagged like I'm the best, but I was like, okay, that put me in a humble position because I feel like in middle school it's a different ball game because it's either you care a lot about it and it shows or you don't. And I feel like I was ahead of my time in middle school because I actually was like, oh no, I see myself for this. But then in high school, that's when other people actually started caring about theater too. So they actually put their work in too. And then I was gagged. I was like, okay, wait. So this is like I gotta train. Like I gotta get really good at this because I got snubbed at the UIL awards and I was playing. But yeah, I remember like, oh, okay, so that was just middle school. That was a middle school moment. Okay, right. So, anyways, that happened, and then that's my senior year. That's when I was like, okay, well, am I going to school, university, and do I want to go? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to university because like I always wanted to. And then I was like, so what do I want to do? And then that's when I was like, okay, like theater, like I want to get training and stuff like that. So I went to school and I went to university and I did my training, got my theater degree. And now I am here and I'm breaking into my film bag, okay? Because I've done theater my whole life since middle school, high school, college, and now it's time for the film tease. So since then, I've done a feature film. No, I've been in 2 feature films and 2 vertical series. And I'm constantly auditioning every week. So I have an audition. Oh my gosh, I was at work today and I am happy and grateful. And I saw my auditions thing and I got an email that, oh, new audition. Then I got another one. Then I got another one. I said, oh my gosh. Mind you, like just like 3 days ago, I had 0. So that's so the world of acting. It's you can have nothing for a moment. You'll just have nothing. And then out of nowhere, you'll get like so many like auditions or things going. You're like, okay, wait, pause, pause, pause. Like it's that it can just happen like that. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah, I just want to make this video to let people know that because this is an insane career, an insane thing to choose because I feel like in the aspect of just in the front, what am I trying to say? it's very easy to look at acting and people on TV and just say, "Oh yeah, that's such a fun thing to do. Wow, cool to be an actor." But it's like it takes so much to go into this, like the so much investing in yourself and in your craft, like just it takes a lot and it takes resilience and persistence because there are so many days where I'm like, is this even what I want to do? Because obviously it's what I want to do, but it's just so many hardships about it. It's like, okay, well, you gotta get these classes. Okay, pay that money for them classes, pay that money for them headshots, pay the money to upload your videos to the acting website so that casting will see you, and then you might even have to go shoot something, but then they might not cover your flight or your hotel. So it's like a lot of putting yourself into your craft, but that's how you know you really love something. If you're like delusional as I am about it, I'm like, well, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work this job. We're gonna save up this money. We're gonna invest into what we need to do. We're gonna invest into where we gotta go. And yeah, that's basically my story about how why I chose acting. Acting didn't choose me, but why I'm here and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So this is the beginning because it hasn't even been a year since I've graduated university, and I've already done a few film projects, like first ever film things. So we're constantly going because I'm really focusing on that, and I'm focusing on my performing skills because I also sing and dance as well. And debut single coming soon. Okay, guys, got the beat recorded. Just need to re-record that. But yeah. So this is what I'm doing. It's not easy at all. Okay. I'll just hear some of my friends talking about their jobs because at university I have friends that were business majors, accounting majors, and theater majors, everything. And like some of my friends will talk about their jobs, and I'm like, see, a cute, steady, nice 9 to 5 check would be so tea. It would be so cute. But I wake up every day and I choose acting. Okay, I choose what I know is for me. Okay. Anyways, but yes, that is basically my story about acting and performing and stuff. Thank you guys for watching this video. And also, I'll link to The Summer My Heart Stopped. That is the title of a vertical series that I was in. It's on the Real Short app. I'll put the link in the description. Again, The Summer My Heart Stopped. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please stick around for more. And let me know what other videos you want to see about me because I'll make more videos talking about my life and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, love you guys so much. And bye.